Hi everyone, Jeff here from Kids Guitar 3. Just want to do a little tutorial on tuning with the Fender FT-004 guitar tuner. This is made, I believe, in China, but it's a Fender. It's got Fender's name on it. It's a vibration tuner, no microphone on it. So it's got a really good mount on it. Mount to the headstock of your guitar, or it can also be used for ukulele, bass, violin, other stringed instruments. And to turn it on, you just press this little button right here. Okay, and it's adjustable, so you can really, from however you're holding your guitar, you can adjust it well so you can see it. Okay, the reason that I really promote tuning is, especially as a beginning guitarist, you need to be able to tune quickly with an electronic tuner. Eventually you'll need to know how to tune without it, but you really need to pay attention to that, because if you don't, and you're playing chords, and that's not music you're making, that's just yuck. So we need to be in tune so that when we play it, it's fun and it sounds good. And one thing we need to learn before we can really do this is something called the chromatic scale. And what that is it's just one note right after another. It's not a normal scale. It's every note that could be all the black and white keys in succession on a piano. So it starts off with an A, then A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, and it's repeating over again. Okay, so right now you'll notice on your tuner, or on my tuner, that it has a C right there, and that stands for the chromatic. So we're going to use a chromatic scale to help us tune. And what happens is you'll see blue right now. Whenever you see blue, it means you're not in tune yet. And you see this little ray or line. In order for you to be in tune, it needs to be pointing straight up and down. It has to be the proper note to whichever string you're tuning. So that means you got to learn the 6 strings of the guitar. And from the 6th string, which is towards the ceiling, to the floor, which is the 1st string, the notes are E, A, D, G, B, E. And I usually recommend people learning a sentence. For my adult students, it was every acid dealer gets busted eventually. For the kids, it was elephants and dogs got big ears. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tune the 6th string. Okay, so make sure you follow the 6th string to the proper post and the proper tuner or tuning key. Okay, and the biggest thing with tuning is people have to know if the string is too tight or too loose. Another way to say it is, are you too flat? I'm sorry, flat would refer to too loose. Sharp would refer to the string's too tight in reference to the note you're tuning to. So this one is an E. It's going to be your 6th string, and to tighten it, I always do it as if I'm looking at the tuning key. So to tighten on this side, to make it sharper or to tighten the string, I would go counterclockwise. Okay, to loosen it, I would go clockwise direction. Okay? Okay, so right now I'm going to be plucking the 6th string, and it's very low. It's at an A. And notice I'm going up, right up that chromatic scale. A sharp, B. I'm heading towards my E note. So there's C. I'm turning it counterclockwise because my string is too loose still. I'm flat. There's a D. Next will be D sharp. Next will be E. Okay, there we go. Almost there. You can see that bar line above the E is a little to the left. I'm still flat. Think of the L in the word flat, and loose and low and left. So I tighten it counterclockwise a little more until I get the green light. Okay, so that one's in tune. I go to the 5th string now, and that one says B. Okay, 5th string is supposed to be an A in standard tuning, so that means the B is, I'm a little bit sharp. I'm too tight. My string needs to be loosened. So I'm going to turn clockwise to loosen that string 5. A sharp, almost there. I got to get to A. Real close, looking for the green light. There it is. Okay, I'm going to move to the 4th string, which should be a D. and that says C sharp. So that means I'm a little bit loose, a little flat. I got to tighten the string to get to the right pitch. Tighten, going counterclockwise. Almost there. There's my D. Gotta get the green light. Gotta get that line to be pointing straight up. There we go. Okay. Okay, now these three strings are strung differently than these three. Okay, these are the 4, 5, and 6 are strung out to this side, whereas the strings 1, 2, and 3 are strung out that way. So I'm tuning in opposite directions. Okay, so what I have to do now is, again, I'm going to pretend I'm holding the guitar like I usually would if I was a right-handed player. And this time I have to look at my tuning key, and I could use the old righty-tighty, lefty-loosey rule that you use with a screwdriver. Okay, so if this was if I was turning a screwdriver, if I go to left, I'm loosening the string, lefty-loosey. If I want to sharpen it or tighten the string, I go to the right, righty-tighty. Okay, so that's one way of remembering. That'll be the same with all these. Okay. Okay, so I'm on string 3, and that says F sharp. That's not bad. It's close. I gotta tighten it though, so it'd be righty-tighty. So it would be, if I was looking at it, it'd be clockwise. There's a G. I'm almost there. And there's my green light. I'm gonna go to the second string, B. That says A sharp, and again, if I remember the scale, A sharp, B. I gotta get to the B, so it's a little flat again. Righty-tighty. Almost there. There we go, I got the green light. And look at the first string. That's in tune, so don't have to do anything with that. Okay, so that's how you do it with the chromatic. And if I wanted to, I could use another method to tune. By hitting that button, I get to, it says G there. Okay, what that does, it's another way of tuning your guitar. And what you do is you hit the string that you're close to. Like for instance, if I hit the 6th string, you'll see a 6 there. So that means I'm on the 6th string, and my line above the E is to the left, meaning I'm flat. So I gotta tighten it till I get the green light. Okay, if I went to the A and I made that string sharp on purpose, again, now that's 5, and the line above it is to the right, so that means I'm too sharp, I'm too tight, I gotta loosen it. Okay, so that's how we go with the rest of the strings like that. If you have any trouble tuning, I would ask a musical friend for some help, because sometimes you can be off by an octave and you're making your strings way too tight, and that's how you can pop a string. Always make sure that you find the right post also. Follow that string up to the right post in the tuner. Make sure you're tuning the right one. Okay, the other thing is, this is how we toggle through, again, bass, violin, ukulele if you're using it for other instruments, and then make sure you shut it off by holding it down for about 2 seconds. And there you go. I've had this tuner for about a month, been very happy with it. Battery life's good so far. It seems pretty sturdy. It doesn't seem like it's going to break too easy. And I have a niece also uses the same one, and she's had good luck with it. So hope that helps, and I will see you in the next video.